Hello everybody, my name is Friendly Hogan, and today I will be going over my top 5 favorite Ginga characters. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to say that this will be an improvement, because I am using Sony Movie Studio instead of Windows Movie Maker, like I did in my last top 10. I wanted to also say that this is purely my opinion, and I will not be reading this off of a script this time, because I am honestly too lazy to type it, and I just don't feel like it today because I'm sick and other stuff happened. So I just wanted to also give out that all of these are purely my opinion, and if you hate these characters, or if you don't like these characters, or if you think my opinion is unfair to your opinion, then don't say anything at all. Like a lot of people say, opinions are like farts. We all have them. Or opinions are like whatever. That I forgot exactly. Well, opinions are like... Oh wait, no. Opinions are like farts. They all stink and we all have them. That's what I meant to say. So, I'm sorry about that, and about that awkwardness, and let's begin. Number 5 will have to be GB. Now, GB always grew me eventually because of how silly he was and his voice and everything. And of course, he is probably one of the most cartoon-like characters in the entire anime. He's hyper, happy-go-lucky, and that just grew on me. And he's a really cute character in general. But the reason he got number 5 is that he wasn't really on my favorites as long as the others. And I still like him, of course I do, because he's on this list, but he just didn't make it that far because of that. Number 4 is Kayushiro. Now, Kayushiro wasn't a big favorite of mine for so long either, but I did get a Kayushiro plush for my 11th birthday along with an Akame one, and I just loved him. He's a cute little guy. I still have that plush along with Akame, and I call him my Ginga babies. And he's just a cool character. He's really athletic. He's really cool, like, he can pretty much whoop anyone's ass, because he almost whooped Weed's ass. He just dug up rocks and started just throwing at him, and said he was digging a grave because he's that badass. So, I'm just going to say Kayushiro is number 4, and I love him. He is one of my Giga babies. Now, number 3 is Weed. Weed was a favorite of mine for a little while too, and much longer than the other two, because I got a bunch of I took a bunch of Ginga quizzes on what Ginga character are you a while ago, years ago, and I usually got Weed and another character on this list. Now, Weed was pretty much the one who came from the close second of the other character, saying I was a leader, which I honestly am not very much of a leader. I am usually a follower instead of a leader. But he's just a cute character. He grew on me, and I do make jokes every once in a while that he's a pothead. It's just because I love him, and I don't take his name seriously like that. And he's just a funny character. He's cool. And plus, the guy who does Weed, or the girl who does Weed, actually, you'll see something in Attack on Titan, and I saw that episode, and I said, hey, it's Weed, and I like Weed, and plus Weed is on my desktop background, which I found on the internet, so Weed is a good number 3. Now, number 2 is Jerome. Jerome was that other character I was talking about on number 3 that I got an awful lot in those quizzes, and it was mostly Jerome, and then Weed is a close second. A lot of Weeds too, but I mostly got Jerome. And Jerome eventually grew on me from then, even though Weed calls him an asshole for killing him, for killing a bunch of dogs, and calling him an assassin. But Weed was kind of a dick at that moment, but Jerome was just like a stalker, he just followed everything, he wasn't necessarily a know-who soldier anymore. But he did show up every once in a while, but then when Jerome died, anime only, Weed was a baby and thought that Jerome was a good friend again, and even if he was a douche to Jerome earlier, but Jerome was a character that I thought was also pretty badass, like Kayushiro. He was an assassin dog, and that was cool. Just to hear that Jerome was an assassin, it was a cool idea, especially since he's a German Shepherd. He's a German Shepherd that is honestly he beats John by a landslide in my opinion. And he's just badass, and that's why I like him. Now this one, I am going to get a lot of hate for this one. If it weren't obvious enough, just look at my YouTube channel name says it all. Number 1 is Hogan. Like I said, I will get a lot of hate for this. I just thought Hogan needs a friend, and he just grew on me a lot, even if he's a dick. I know, I can admit he's a real dick. But Hogan just grew on me for some reason. He was just a cool guy in my opinion. He was just mistreated so many times by fans, like everyone's saying, Hogan's a dick, he's a dick. Everyone hates him. Nope, not everyone hates him. There's a fan group on DeviantArt I'm in that is extremely inactive, but I'm in it, and a few other people are in it. So, not everyone hates Hogan, and it's honestly pretty sad that Hogan is getting a lot of hate. I think he needs some friends. Like in my Hogan Hate Comments video, I explained a lot of things that are actually true about my opinion on Hogan, and the opinion on other people about Hogan. So, I just wanted to say that Hogan was a good character that grew on me a lot for some reason, and he's just a good character in my opinion. He's a good villain, even if his laugh is like a deranged Mr. Krabs, which I think that's how I interpret it. So, I hope to see you again in another video, and don't hate on me on Hogan. Don't hate on me for loving Hogan, please.